Greetings everybody, greetings to Red on VFR channel, and obviously this is not a VFR, that is a Honda CM400T. 400 stands for the displacement obviously, the T stands for touring, and the CM is basically the class of the bike, just like a CB, GL, what is it, CL I think. Yeah, there were quite a few with a C from Honda. This is obviously the CM. It's missing a headlight, simply because I'll be changing it. It was the sealed unit. It probably worked no better than a candle. Other than that, everything is very stock. Let's see what else. You have two covers here on sides. You have the battery over here. There's a kickstart too, if you want to do, if you're fancy. But it does have the electric start. And that is the electric start right here. Everything works. The bike currently has 9,282 miles. And it is 1979 model. It has a tachometer too. So as far as tachometers, the CM400C and the CM400T came with tachometers. The C stands for the custom. There were two more bikes without tachometers. The E, which would be the CM400E, that is the economy. I'm not sure why it is economy, probably because of the spoke rims. I do love those rims, like 5-star rims or something. They're metal, very cool, very 80s, even though this bike is from 79, so kind of could be considered as the model of 80s. And the CM400A, actually right here you can see that the cover from this bike is not original. A actually stands for HondaMatic or automatic, and on this side the cover is actually saying T, and it is a T because it has a shift lever. Well, my neighbor apparently has some bike issues. He's revving his bike up, so you have the clutch lever and everything. Obviously you have the throttle here. Very stupid mirrors. I don't like them simply because I'm almost 6 feet and they're not doing anything for me. I see the asphalt. They cannot be adjusted to my height. What else is on this bike? The seat is very nice. I will have to clean it a bit. There are two bags, very hard to find on the web, or as people say, interweb. They cost about $500 a piece, plus you have a rack, and the upper rack, there is a back seat rest, a crossbar with highway pegs. I already changed those, so this bike will be going through restoration. So I'll be stripping some paint from the tank. Obviously I'll be fixing that up. I'll be fixing the carbs because it is not running as good as it should on the lower RPMs. Other than that, on a highway it feels comfortable. It can hold 70 miles an hour, no problem. And it's a 2-cylinder, just so you know. Alright, it's gone. Alright, at least it'll be quiet for a little while. I'm sure he's coming back. The license plate is gone for now because at this moment this bike is not registered, and there was a classic license plate and I cannot write too much with that. So that went on my cool wall, as Jeremy Clarkson would say. It does have a center stand, so that's really cool. I love old bikes with center stands. Center stand is a must. So the front fender is mint. I will have to clean it up. It has some residue from the water. Everything else is pretty much stock. And as far as, I'm not sure if I mentioned that, there'll be LED instead of the seal unit on the headlight. The petcock, as usual, is like off, reserve, and on. Passenger foot pegs, 2 exhausts on each side, 1 for each cylinder. Everything works fine. The chain is new and lubed, so as the sprockets. New tires. So this bike will be going through the restoration. As I said, everything will be repainted with Oxford green BMW color, which this BMW should have been. And yeah, I do not like silver too much, especially on a BMW. So this bike will be beautiful green color. Other than that, it's very much stock. Everything works. All turn signals work. Neutral works. Every single light on this panel works. So the lighting behind those things work as well. The only thing that doesn't work is the high beam. Low beam works, high beam doesn't. So I'm guessing there is a little bit of a corrosion going on. Turn signals work, horn works. That's the kill switch. You can kill your engine and just turning it to the side. That's the run position. It's like off and off. Here you go, off and off right here. I'm not sure why Honda would do it. One would be sufficient, but apparently they have a switch that can turn only both sides. Everything else works. The brakes fine. So next time, whenever you see this bike on the road, it will be looking very sharp. I do have all the decals, the proper decals. It should be this color? I don't even remember. Nope, I think it's that color. That brownish red one, orange, whatever. Not the green one. Green is for the economy and the HondaMatic or automatic, or the A, just like here. So this one is matching the bags because it's the A. And also the decals should be on the tank as well. If I'm not mistaken, this tank is not from this bike. I could be mistaken because I've seen so many versions and people do run those tanks on those bikes, so I cannot tell. But what I can tell is that this tank had a red color before that, if you can see it. Everything will be stripped, repainted professionally by me. Both panels will be repainted. They're in very good condition, so everything will be done as it's supposed to be. The bike will be washed and ready for the next owner. Alright guys, we'll see you whenever the restoration project kicks in, which will be very soon. Take care, and goodbye for now.